Hey everybody, I'm PeanutButterGamer, and I've always been a big fan of Luigi. Maybe it's because I generally prefer sidekicks to heroes, maybe it's because I was the younger of two brothers growing up, or maybe it's just because Luigi is so dang sexy.
Yeah, yeah, wee, yeah.
Usually when you think of Luigi as a main character, you think of Luigi's Mansion, but he also starred in a slightly more obscure game, Mario is Missing, and let's check it out now. Because that's what this video's about. Right from the get-go, Mario is Missing decides to ditch Mario in favor of his less renowned brother, Luigi. Which would be kinda like having an episode of PBG and replacing me with Pixel, which I'm fairly sure would make for a much better video, actually. So Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi decide to meet up next to some random castle in the snow so that they can... When Mario suddenly falls through a trap, Luigi, seeing his brother taken away from him right in front of his eyes, swiftly responds with great courage and bravery. You wait here. I'm going in to find him. Luigi? Where are you going? He went down there, I think. I mean, maybe, well, I don't know. So Luigi's now in a room with a bunch of red doors. Let's just go through the first one and see what happens. Well, this wasn't what I was expecting. I don't know exactly what I was expecting, but it certainly wasn't a town with enemies and people walking around. And what just happened with that Koopa? I jumped on him and he just rocketed up into the sky. Most of the other guys don't do that. They just kind of poof up like normal. And what's with this thing he left behind? Is that an item? I don't even have a guess as to what this is supposed to look like. But whatever, I picked it up by jumping. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the last time I was this unsure of what I was supposed to be doing right at the very start of a game. Well, let's just try talking to people and see if they have any input. The arena was built by an emperor way back in AD 72. You're on a boot-shaped peninsula in southern Europe, somewhere in the Mediterranean. The Trevi Fountain is one of the best-known landmarks in Rome? Wait. This game is trying to teach me stuff. Is this an educational game? What a jip! I've never been so insulted in my life. I mean, just take a look at this box. Mario is missing. Luigi needs you and Hal. Stop Bowser, save the world, and Mario now. That's a good poem. Nowhere on this box does it mention that you're about to purchase a game that's main goal is to learn you things. At the very least, one of these bulletin points should be something along the lines of, just FYI, this is a game about geography, so don't get too excited. Big surprise, this game isn't all that fun. But if you use your imagination a little bit, maybe we can make it fun. How about, the roads are made of lava, you can't touch them. And that's it. That's all I got. So I ran around the map for a while, murdered some more Koopas, and talked to some more very odd-looking people. With the help of their very subtle hints, I discovered that we're in Rome. It turns out that not only is there not much to do in Rome, the only sites they have to see have been closed down due to criminal activity. Remember that weird-looking thing that we picked up earlier? Well, that's apparently missing coins that were stolen from the Trevi Fountain. And I'm not sure what I'm more confused about, the fact that they would close down the entire Trevi Fountain because some spare change was stolen out of it, or that this is supposed to be said spare change. It looks kind of like a foot with a little mushroom on it, maybe? But whatever, let's just be the model citizen that we all know Luigi is and return it. Okay, but you have to prove your goods are authentic by answering a few questions? I have to take a quiz? I found the stolen coins that were evidently so important that you closed the entire fountain, but you won't let me return them until I answer a couple trivia questions correctly? I don't need this crap. I don't even know I'm trying to help you in the first place. Whatever happened to saving Mario? As it turns out, it doesn't really matter if you get them wrong because you can just leave, come back, and re-guess a seemingly infinite amount of times anyway. Also, is this what it meant on the box when it says endure entertaining examinations? The fact that this is not actually that fun aside, I don't think I've ever heard the word endure used to describe something that was supposed to be entertaining. Once you get the correct answers and return the coin, you can finally check out the Trevi Fountain. cool. But there's still 2 more missing artifacts that we have to find for some reason. A spear from the Colosseum and the entire ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, which was seemingly stolen by this single Koopa. Bowser should seriously consider giving this guy a promotion because he is good. Never mind, he's dead. In an incredibly violent fashion, too. That seems to be the fate of all the guilty enemies in this game. I guess the innocent ones get the benefit of a swift, mostly painless death, but the thieves
must pay for their sins.
Also, it looks like this is just the sprite they use for every stolen relic, which I guess explains why they made it look so much like nothing, considering it has to represent everything. Anywhere from a coin to the entire ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. I guess it's as good as anything else if they're only gonna be bothered to make one. Once you find all 3 artifacts and return them, you have to pause the game and go to what I assume is supposed to be called the Globulator. But I'm gonna call it the Globulator because I like that way more. Once inside the Globulator, you have to move Yoshi to wherever you are on the map so that he can help you scare off the Pokey blocking your exit and return to the castle. But why can't Yoshi just come with Luigi? Oh yeah, because then I wouldn't get to learn about all the different places in the world. I mean, who needs action-packed adventures when you could just have a school? That's really all there is to this game, and since there's no real penalty for answering the questions incorrectly other than possibly missing the time bonus to get extra points, you don't even really have to talk to any of the people walking around. And since the Koopas don't actually attack you at all, it's not like you can lose. Each level is the same. Find the Koopas, kill them, and then guess at questions until you get them right. The box may be misleading when it comes to the gameplay, but otherwise it's pretty honest. All you need to do is endure. Go, Luigi, run around and walk up to the info stand and answer questions. Just endure. Go on a Great Wall of China tour. Don't you sweat it, it's so easy. Something, something, lemon squeezy. This entire bit is super cheesy. I forgot heights make me really queasy. Come on, Luigi, you can do it. Travel the world, there's nothing to it. Also make some money? That's the spirit. If I don't beat this soon, I'm probably gonna quit. Well, I take it back. You might have to talk to some people to figure out where you are so that you can bring Yoshi there, I guess. And now that I think about it, Yoshi really gets a bum deal. He has to run thousands and thousands of miles around the world to get to these places, and Luigi just teleports there through warp pipes. Freaking lazy Luigi. And as I mentioned in that wonderful little music segment I'm sure you all loved, Luigi is even getting paid for all this stuff. Quite a lot of money, too. When Mario finishes a game, what does he get? I don't know, a cake or a kiss, maybe. Something lame like that anyway. Luigi, on the other hand, gets money. You know, Mario should get captured more often because Luigi seems to make bank whenever that happens. Split the money 50-50 and they've got a pretty amazing business on their hands. It's gotta pay more than being plumbers anyway. The items that Luigi has to look for range from something like the Notre Dame Bell to my favorite by far, a surfboard. Yes, a surfboard. They closed an entire beach because someone got their surfboard stolen. I don't know, maybe it was owned by somebody cool. Like anyone but Professor Oak. And my favorite question by far is this one. How old is that skull you're holding? 300,000 years? 344,000 years? 3 million years? Or way old? It's probably that one. All right, the last door is complete. Now it's time for the boss. And you better be careful, because he can't hit you at all. All right, game over, finally. Let's go get Mario.
Oh no, there's more?
I have to pee. Fine, I'll do the next 5 levels too. Whatever, done. Kill the completely harmless boss again, and now let's go get Mario. After you endure, yes, they really meant it, the 3rd floor and boss, you finally save Mario. But uh-oh, Bowser! Luigi flips a switch that for some reason drops him into a cannon, and off he goes. Bowser? He's not really dead, is he? Bowser! Bowser! I know he was a bad guy, but I still loved him anyway. He was gonna get better. He was going to rehab. Well, that was Mario is Missing. I can't say it was terribly fun, but I could probably come up with some other positive things to say about it. Like, it's a video game. I kind of like the way the box looks... And speaking of the box, I can imagine a lot of kids got this for Christmas and were really stoked, only to figure out that this actually looked more like this. It's a trick! But oh well, at least the Mario brothers are back together again. Ah, brotherly love. It kind of reminds me of why I started doing these videos in the first place. Wait. Why do I do these again? Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then why not help me share it with a like, favorite, let me know what you think in the comments and all that good stuff. And if you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe. Check out my last video on the top 10 funniest glitches in video games by clicking right here. Follow me on Facebook or Twitter. Your preference. You don't even have to. I don't care. Speaking of Luigi, I actually did a series on Luigi's Mansion on my gameplay channel, PBG Gameplay. You can check that out by clicking right here. Got a bunch of other crazy stuff on there, so you should check it out. Please. Now if you'll all excuse me, I'm really sleepy, so I'm gonna go to sleep now. Bye-bye. But he also starred in a slightly more obscure game, Marium. My favorite game, Marium.
Luigi, oh yeah, oh yeah.